Yep. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's King Ade with the Wizards Review. And first and foremost, man, I'd like to just apologize, man. My computer was out of commission for a while. I had to take it to the shop, get it fixed. So I've been offline for the last few wins. And, I wasn't happy that I wasn't able to recap the games, man, but I definitely was watching, man. But computer's back, I'm back, and I'm back to a win. You know what I mean? This team, they just pulled it out, man. It was looking bleak the whole game until the last couple, man, I'd say seconds. Not seconds, but, the last minute. You know what I mean? We won the game in the last minute of the game, really, man. You know what I mean? It was a tough, hard-fought win, but we got it done, man. So I just want to go in, let y'all know what went down, things I liked, the things I didn't like, man. So since we won the game, let's just start with the things I disliked, man. And again, this was a tough game, man. This is a real tough game. There were some things I didn't like tonight. So let's see, what's the first thing I didn't like, man? There was a few things. I guess the biggest thing that stood out was we turned the ball over. And I'm not going to say we turned it over too much, even though there were stretches in the second half where we turned the ball over a little bit too much, man. It was just that we were turning the ball over at bad times that felt, the times we turned the ball over made those turnovers feel even worse than they were. You know what I mean? A turnover is a turnover, but sometimes a turnover could mean more in a game than another turnover. So I know y'all feel what I'm saying, man. We turned the ball over in key times, man, that could have really cost us the game. Also, in the second quarter, towards the end of the second quarter, we couldn't score. We couldn't score at all, man. And we let them go up on us, man. You know what I'm saying? We let them go up. We let them take the lead. We let them, take the lead into halftime. And, we had to regroup, but we weren't playing well throughout the game, really. Like, we had spurts here and there, but it wasn't a consistent flowing game like we used to having with the Wizards, man, this season. But, we pulled the win out, so that's the big thing. Ricky Rubio, man. Ricky Rubio, I remember a time when he couldn't shoot at all, you know what I'm saying? But he always had the handle. He always had the passing. He always had good point guard sense. And he really showed that tonight, man. He definitely was a problem for us, as well as Garland, man. He was a problem for us, too. You know what I mean? Our backcourt, and that leads to another thing I didn't like. Our backcourt throughout the game, Dinwiddie and Beal, overall, they were outplayed although Rubio didn't start, their backcourt, Garland, Rubio, they outplayed the Wizards our backcourt throughout the game. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it a buck, man. We pulled it out, and in the fourth quarter, Dinwiddie stepped it up. Beal made some clutch plays, but overall, they didn't play good games at all, man. So I definitely didn't like the way that the backcourt for the Wizards played tonight, man. Especially Bradley Beal, man. He was just missing too many shots. He hasn't been the Beal that we were accustomed to last year. You know what I mean? But to his credit, and we'll talk about that. I'm just going to get to that when we get to the things that I like. And then, another thing I didn't like from Beal was that towards the end of the fourth quarter, when he settled for that three when we were down one, and he missed the shot. It was just a bad, lazy shot, man. We were lucky that, we got a chance to come back and, get the win. You know what I mean? But it looked like one of those plays that he had last season where he didn't look for teammates and stuff like that. He tried to take it one-on-one, and it's just a bad, lazy shot. I didn't like that at all. What else I didn't like? Caldwell Pope, in my opinion, he didn't play well tonight, man. He didn't play well. He played some good defense, but overall, he missed shots. He just didn't play well. He was out of sync. There's times where he plays well and you could feel it, but then there's those times where he doesn't play well and you could feel it, and that's how I felt tonight. He was just off. He felt like, it looked like he was just out of sync. He didn't play well tonight, so I didn't like that. And I got to give props to the Cavaliers, man. I was sleeping on them, you know what I mean? I didn't think they were really a good team like that. I didn't think they were going to be making any noise like that, man. But after watching them tonight, man, they're a tough defense. defensive team, man. They got, you know what I mean? They got great defense. Their front court, man. Their front court is a problem. You know what I mean? With Mobley and Allen, those two, yo, man. Mobley, he is extremely impressive. I watched him in the summer league, and I was like, yo, he's gonna be a good big man down the line. You know what I'm saying? But man, he's really a great player. And I gotta give props to the Cavs, man. The way they put their team together, their draft. Colin Sexton didn't play tonight, but between Garland and Mobley, and Okoro as well, you know what I mean? Those are great pickups. And then they got, you know, they picked up Ricky Rubio. They got Jared Allen in free agency. They have a really solid team. And it's surprising to say, nobody thought they were going to be a threat. But we snapped their 4-game winning streak. You know what I mean? So we played a very good team tonight in their building and pulled out a tough win. So I just want to give them credit because, you know, at the beginning of the season, looking at the schedule, and I would have saw that game, that would have been an automatic W. Like, I mean, we did get the win, but I would have put a dub. I wouldn't even thought about it. Next game, who would play after them? Like, that's a guaranteed win. But they showed tonight, they showed me that they're no pushovers. And they're going to be a problem in the East, man. They got, again, their front court. And again, they didn't have Sexton. When they get Sexton with Garland, and then they have Allen and Mobley, yo, they have a tough, nice little team. You know what I mean? So I got to give them respect the way they put their team together, man. It was definitely a great challenge for us and a great test for us, and we passed the test. So those were the things that I didn't like about the game, you know what I'm saying, in regards to how we played tonight. But there were things that I did like, and let's just get right into it. To start the game, man, we started, both teams, as a matter of fact, but we started with intense defense. This was a defensive game. No team scored over 100 points tonight. It was a defensive game. We played great defense at the beginning of the game. And again, man, one thing I'm not worried about, whether we played well or we played bad, you know, not up to our standard. The core of our team is defense, and you can see it game in and game out, whether we win or lose. That's why I'm very confident that this team is going to get to 50 wins this year, man, because of just the way they play, their philosophy, the way they play, game in, game out, win or lose, they still play hard, and I really like that about them. We had a lot of offensive rebounds tonight. I really like that. Like I said, Beal didn't play well, shoot the ball well tonight, man. But Beal did a lot of other things, man. He had 7 rebounds, 7 assists. He trusted his teammates. And like I said, he had that bad shot at the end of the game, towards the end of the game. But he definitely made it up by when they had the out-of-bounds play. He got the ball, and he found a wide open Kyle Kuzma to hit the 3 to get us the game-winning shot, man. So Bill, although he didn't shoot the ball well tonight, he trusted his teammates, man. He brought other things to the table. He was a leader, you know what I mean? Like, again, if we just looked at the scoring and what we're used to seeing from Bill, we would have been like he had a terrible game. But if you really paid close attention, he made a lot of key plays throughout the game, and he made the big assist, just showing his growth as a player and knowing that he's beginning to realize, man, I've really got a team around me, man. I really have a team, man. You know what I mean? So I definitely like that he did other things besides score tonight when he didn't have a shot tonight. So I definitely like that. And speaking of threes and Kuzma, I like Kuzma all night, man. He was hitting the threes throughout the season. He was He's not scared to shoot, but there were times where he wasn't hitting his threes. He was missing shots, but tonight he was on fire, and we needed every point, man. We needed every point from him. So I definitely like that about him. Again, our rookie Kesper, man, he's been giving us good, solid minutes off the bench, man. He's not a liability out there. And I got to give props to Denny as well. Like, just playing tough defense, playing good, being good role players, being good teammates, bringing something to the table besides scoring. Just playing very well tonight, man. And so I definitely like just the way that they played as a team. Like I said, we started off slow, especially in the first half. But in the third quarter, it looked like we came out with much more intensity, much more focus. And I really liked how we started the third and continued throughout the second half, man. I definitely liked how we, pulled it out. And like I said, I like Kuzma. He was a big key to our win tonight. but I gotta give the MVP, man. I don't know. I keep saying this every time I get on this internet, but Montrezl Harrell, man. Without him, we wouldn't have won this game tonight, man. Off the bench, 24 and 11, man. 24 and 11 off the bench. You know what I mean? And not just he gave us 24 and 11, but the way, the rebound, and the intensity going up to dunk the ball, to let the other players, the Cavs know that this is no joke. Man, he was a problem tonight. He's been a problem, and I really just like what he brings to the team. And again, he was the MVP tonight. He's the reason why we were in the game. He kept us in the game. And, you know, I want to give props to Gafford, too. Just those two players just playing tough at the 5, you know what I'm saying, at the center position, just giving us very good minutes, man. And I really just like that. But definitely Harrell, man, he is definitely our MVP tonight. He definitely was the reason why we were in the game. That gave Bill the chance to make the game-winning pass to Kuzma, to hit the game-winning 3 that won us the game in the last seconds of the game. Because we didn't have the lead. It looked like we were going to lose this game tonight, man. But just being a tough-nosed team, and I want to give props to Coach Unseld again, just making the key adjustments, key substitutions, just having his finger on the pulse of the game. Great coaching leads to great wins, man, and that's exactly what happened tonight, man. So, again, man, we had a very good game, man. It was against a quality opponent, and I can't believe I'm saying that about the Cavaliers, but they were a quality opponent. You know what I mean? And we pulled out the win. So, again, man, it was just beautiful, man. Just a very beautiful win. Keeping it going, you know what I mean? Keeping our win streak alive. We're just doing what we got to do, man. I can't wait to see the next game, man. I'm really loving this team right now, man. You know what I mean? They're what is it? What's that? 11th game? They're 8-3, man. So they're 8-3. You know what I mean? If we keep going at this rate, we're definitely gonna get to 50 wins. It looks like we may be a top 4. I don't want to say that yet because it's early in the season, but again, I'm so confident in them just because of the way they play, their core philosophy. You know what I mean? Bradley Beal didn't have a great game. He hasn't even had a good season so far from a scoring perspective. But he's realizing he has a team. He doesn't have to do it all by himself. And he's making key plays. And I just know that as the season goes on, he's going to get his groove. And when he gets his groove, we're going to even be more dangerous, man. But I really like what's going on out here with the Wizards, man. We are a quality team, and we're no joke. By now, the league should notice that the Wizards have a team in D.C., and we going on the road, whether we're at home, we're looking for the win. We expect to win every game, and I'm really feeling that, man. So those are the things I like, man. I like that we got the win. That's the biggest thing that I like. A tough win when we looked like we were going to lose. The whole game, it looked like we were out of sync. We couldn't get over the hump, but we got over the hump when we needed to, and we got the win. So I'm happy. Very good night. Looking forward to the next game, man. So again, man, my computer's back online, so I'm going to be back. I'm going to try not to miss any more games. I'm going to definitely try to do another recap every game. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. So if you like what y'all saw tonight, man, I would appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel, The Wizards Review, on YouTube. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well. And you can follow me, King Ade DMV. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. And for all my NBA 2K22 heads, y'all can find me on that as well on the Xbox Series S and X. You know what I mean? So anyway, man, great night, great win. Very happy. Feeling really good right now. Looking forward to the next game, man. So have a good night. I'm going to see y'all next time. Take care, all right? Peace.